Howdy folks, today is Saturday, August 18th. It is 6:02 p.m. and I am here at Bedford Road and Bloor Street West. And the temperature today is about 30 degrees Celsius. Oops. And that's a look east along Bloor Street West. There's Varsity Stadium just to the south. And St. George Station, where I came from, is right around the corner from here. I took the train down here from Midtown, transferring at Bloor Yonge Station. And for this one, we'll be taking a Saturday evening stroll around the Yorkville neighborhood. But first we have to get to Yorkville. That's only a few blocks away. It's kind of the tail end of the afternoon shopping in this area and the start of dinner time for a lot of people. A lot of the big retailers in Yorkville tend to close around 6 or 7 p.m. There's the Royal Ontario Museum that opened back in 1914, making it over 110 years old. It's currently undergoing a revitalization project known as Open ROM. So the entrance on Bloor Street here is all boarded up. That's set to complete, I think, in 2027. There'll be new public spaces, improved galleries, and upgraded accessibility. These are those well-utilized Bloor Street bike lanes. One less vehicle stuck in gridlock.
This smells good. Pizza.
He was not wrong. The pizza does smell good. But just up ahead is the Yorkville neighborhood, bordered loosely by Bloor Street to the south here, Davenport Road to the north, in between Yonge Street and Avenue Road, although I think the City of Toronto has a more expanded definition of the boundaries. And the area just up ahead between Avenue Road here and Yonge Street is known as the Mink Mile. On the left here is the Park Hyatt. Yeah, let's go up Avenue Road. I don't really have a set route in mind. Yes, let's just pull right into the bike lane, put on those Park Anywhere lights. There's been several deaths at the hands of motorists in this area over the recent years. If you're gonna do that, just block a lane of traffic. Don't block vulnerable road users.
вот вчера.
It's pretty quiet, but I imagine things in Yorkville Village will be a fair bit busier. And that is just across the street, so we'll head up to Yorkville Avenue. And we'll pop into Yorkville Village. And we'll see how things are early on a Saturday evening. There's not a whole lot going on in the city this weekend in terms of festivals or events. The Canadian National Exhibition opened yesterday for the first of what will be 18 days. I was there for the morning and much of the afternoon. All right, we'll cross the street here. I made bad timing with the light cycle. And we will head into Yorkville Village. And that used to be the Four Seasons Hotel, but it's been converted into a condo. That tall glass building in the center of the shot is the newer Four Seasons Hotel. So we're in Yorkville Village now. This is generally considered a fairly high-end neighborhood. There's one of the most expensive hotels in the city, the Hazelton Hotel. It's a 5-star hotel that opened back in 2007. And typically it's between $500 to $1,000 a night. And it's a celebrity favorite during the Toronto International Film Festival, which will be coming up shortly. Supercars are quite common in this neighborhood. This street is Hazelton Avenue. It's a gorgeous tree-lined residential street for the most part. Once you get about a block north of here, and you get access to the Yorkville Village shopping mall, formerly the Hazelton Lanes, just up there on the left. And there is the Oxley straight ahead. It's a neat restaurant. They've got a nice patio in the back. A lot of the establishments in this neighborhood aren't exactly affordable. And you could connect down to Cumberland Street through Old York Lane over there. And I almost always take that when I record Yorkville. There's a Chanel. I believe that was originally part of Mount Sinai Hospital.
The dress I really wanted.
All right. This is almost peaceful. This is usually quite a busy and hopping neighborhood.
Well, I never know. I might.
I've recorded here on a Friday evening before, and there was really nothing going on, and it was quite lively around this time. I'm guessing the after-work crowd really livens the whole neighborhood up. This is Bellair Street, a short pedestrian-friendly stretch lined with cafes, patios, and public art. Oh, I'm doing that right now. Don't worry, I won't point it at you.
That's the good shit.
Cheers.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah, it's going that way though. Take care. No, I never cut. It's all one shot. Cheers. I just wanted to take a peek at Bellair Street. My plan was to walk this way over to Bay Street. I overheard that guy say, I know him. There's the new Four Seasons. Oh, here comes a cop car. And a Lambo. Take them away, toys. Oh, that's two supercars we've spotted in the area. There are a number of office towers in Yorkville. That might be why it's a little bit quieter on a Saturday. And there is a look at a rising super tall One Bloor West. There's an even taller building planned just to the west of that, but that one hasn't started to rise yet. And for a very brief moment, that will be the tallest building in Canada when it's complete. The Pinnacle Sky Tower down on the south end of Yonge is going to be considerably taller. All right, let's go along Cumberland Street. Walking towards the sun. This runs east-west through Yorkville, parallel to Yorkville Avenue. It's got a neat mix of historic low-rise buildings. There's a few condos on it, and modern shops and dining patios. There's Bar Aperitivo. And it's back to the other side of Bellair Street. This is sadly not permanently pedestrianized. That's sassafras.
It's a black shirt and it says
Taking some pictures over there.
oh, congratulations.
Well, you heard it from her. This is a fancy part of town. This was originally more of a hipster area, or hippie area. Throughout the 50s into the 60s. But when the subway opened in 1966, the land value skyrocketed and the area gentrified in a hurry. And a lot of the hippie types were priced out. And a lot of higher-end boutiques and restaurants started moving in. There's the Big Rock. That's a 650-ton, billion-year-old granite boulder. So it's about the fifth of the age of the planet Earth. That was brought in from the Canadian Shield. It was reassembled as the centerpiece of that park here in Yorkville Village.
Yeah, because it's sort of like that.
There's the south end of Old York Lane. I've never been to this restaurant, but I've been to this one, Hemingway's, a number of times. It's a solid place. It's one of the more affordable options in Yorkville. All right, so let's head down to the Mink Mile. This Nespresso retail store has been here forever. There's another lane you can cut through to head up to Yorkville Avenue. So it's a bit odd for me seeing this neighborhood this quiet. I imagine it'll actually pick up and get a bit busier in a few hours. There'll be more people out for drinks and meals, given that it's a Saturday, and a lot of the shopping crowd is probably already gone home. Years of the Alberta Award. I read that in my head as the Al Bundy Award. Kind of jumped the gun on that one. I believe the last time I was here I crossed over to the south side of the street, so let's stay on the north side. Sadly, that's a ghost bike there. And there's another one right here. And there's another one right across the street, if I'm not mistaken. This one is in memory of a 24-year-old female cyclist. A spouse, a daughter, a sister, a friend, murdered by a motorist. That's not called them accidents when they're not.
Can you just do a quick one, Mike? Just go.
Well, they appear to be open. They probably close at 7. Wow, these stores have security that you have to head past to get in them. A number of flagship stores for luxury retailers in the city are located along this stretch. Cartier over there, Prada.
He knows they sell dog treats. Okay, maybe on the way back.
There's a Paris baguette, or Paris baguette as they call it in Korea, where this chain originated. And coming up, I think, In a week will be the Yorkville Murals Festival. That'll turn parts of Bellair and Hazelton to a big open-air art festival. I might come and live stream that. There'll be large-scale murals, live painting installations, music, books, and party vibes. There's Air Maze. You could be the richest man in the world, and if you go in there wanting to buy some of their merchandise, they won't sell it to you. For the really higher end stuff, you have to establish a relationship as a customer and sort of climb your way up by spending money. I think Rolex employs a similar principle. That's why some of their products go for a fortune secondhand. Very Rosen. There's always a lot of people on Bloor between Bay and Yonge. There's the first Eataly that opened up in the city at the Manulife Center. That opened up, I think, in 2019. It's about 50,000 square feet. There's a new one on its way to the Eaton Center that should be opening soon. Where that aloe is, used to be a Gap. And I think there's also going to be one at Sherway Mall. I've been to that one a few times, but my first experience at Eataly was at the World Trade Center in New York.
I want to cool after stepping off of the scooter with a lot of motor.
So Brown's Holt Renfrew, a Canadian luxury department store. I wonder how much they benefited from the closing of Nordstrom and Saks Fifth Avenue. They were probably cheering on those moves. Apparently, One Bloor West here will feature a luxury hotel as well. It was taken over by Tridel after the last developer, the original one, ran into all sorts of issues. It was called The One. There's Aritzia, a major Canadian retail success story. There's another one, Lululemon. They recently opened this location. They moved over from a much smaller location. That was in Yorkville Village. we've got a scrambled crossing. That's a quiet weekend in the city overall, I would say, if this intersection is this quiet. At 6:20 on a Saturday evening. All the bike shares are spoken for as we go south down Yonge. And depending on who you ask, I may or may not have left Yorkville at this point. And I need to be at the Eaton Center in about 20 minutes.
What do you do?
Yikes, so let's just head down Yonge Street and I'll pop into Wellesley Station. So we'll finish up right in front of Wellesley. There's definitely a bit more life on Yonge Street than in Yorkville. Meeting a friend for dinner might be a nice night to find a patio.
Better, less input because all the keys are.
That was Charles Street East. And the Blue Jays smoked the Rangers today. They didn't really gain any ground from the looks of it, as the Red Sox are well ahead of the Marlins. There's some news you can't use. There's an old Scientology building. At least back in 2019, it was owned by the Church of Scientology. Not sure if they're still sitting on it. Quiet times on Yonge Street, I think at Dundonald. Is where I'll head over and pop into Wellesley Station. That's coming up in just a block and a half or so. Broken Rice. This is Gloucester Street. I don't fight cops, I fight special ops. There was a patio on that spot at one point. Now it says a future project is coming soon. Go a hair salon. That was an Aroma Cafe. Now it's the Peachy Coffee and Fresh Bakery and Brunch. It's a Korean premium dessert cafe. But we're gonna call it quits. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was certainly a more peaceful and calm Saturday evening walk than I thought it would have been. This entrance to Wellesley Station hasn't opened yet. But let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. Thought that vehicle was turning right. It's a one-way street. So they changed course. But there's links to all my stuff down in the description. I've got an Instagram account at Johnny Strides. I think I already said that. My mind is cooked.
It is a nice street.
And there's Bitcoin and Ethereum links down below if you wish to support me that way. Anyways, I'm gonna take these marbles out of my mouth and go have some dinner. So thank you for watching, guys. Yoink.